Picture this, it's a quiet evening, and you're sitting in the dimly lit living room of your childhood home. The soft hum of the television fills the room as you eagerly await the start of a new TV series. The year is 1987, and anticipation crackles in the air like electricity. Suddenly, the screen comes to life, and there it is, Star Trek, The Next Generation. The iconic opening sequence with the majestic Starship Enterprise gliding through the cosmos sends shivers down your spine. For the very first time, you find yourself immersed in a future where humanity has explored the far reaches of space, encountering strange new worlds and even stranger alien species. Captain Jean-Luc Picard's voice, as commanding as it is soothing, takes you on a journey beyond the confines of your living room. As the episodes unfold, you become enraptured by the moral dilemmas, the camaraderie of the crew, and the exploration of the human condition. You witness Data's quest to understand humanity, Worf's unyielding loyalty, and the wisdom of Counselor Troi. And who could forget the mischievous twinkle in QSI as he tests the limits of human potential? Now, let's beam back to the present. Ready for some random facts about this beloved series that has taken generations on a cosmic voyage through the stars. Get ready to boldly go where no fan has gone before. And remember, all of this was the birth of Star Trek, The Next Generation's Data in 1987. Star Trek, The Next Generation embarked on a journey into the final frontier of television. While the show itself became an iconic part of sci-fi history, it's the behind-the-scenes stories that often prove just as fascinating. One such tale centers around the creation of the beloved android character, Data. Gene Roddenberry, the visionary behind Star Trek, had a previous brush with an android character concept. In 1974, he crafted an unsold pilot for a series called the Quester Tapes. This show revolved around an android named Quester, who sought his creator while studying humanity. This early idea would later influence Data's genesis. Roddenberry also had another concept up his sleeve from the 72nds, Zahn, a Vulcan character with a curiosity for human emotions, originally intended for the unproduced Star Trek Phase 2 series. These two concepts, Quester and Zahn, merged to give birth to the character of Data, the android who graced the bridge of the US Enterprise D. But Data wasn't the only character born from unique circumstances. Patrick Stewart, who would go on to portray Captain Jean-Luc Picard, had an interesting prelude to his role. Prior to being cast, Stewart had never watched a full episode or movie of the iconic Star Trek series. He was largely unaware of its legendary status. This lack of intimidation allowed him to step into the role with ease. However, in Season 1's DVD extras, he shared a contradictory anecdote, revealing a twist to his initial stance. Star Trek, The Next Generation also had a magnetic appeal for celebrities and public figures who were fans of the original series. Whoopi Goldberg famously made recurring appearances as Guinan, a character with a mysterious past. Yet, not all requests for cameo roles could be fulfilled. One notable case was Robin Williams, who had to forfeit his role in Season 5, Episode 9, A Matter of Time, due to his commitments to the film Hook. Matt Frewer stepped in to fill the void left by the beloved comedian. In the world of Star Trek, The Next Generation, both on and off the screen, the interplay of ideas, concepts, and personalities shaped the show's enduring legacy. From the unexpected casting of Patrick Stewart to the fusion of earlier Roddenberry concepts into Data's character, and the star-studded guest appearances, it's a series that continues to boldly go where no one has gone before. The evolution of Star Trek, The Next Generation's chief engineer in the early days of Star Trek, The Next Generation, the series faced a unique challenge when it came to its set design. Gene Roddenberry, the creator of the iconic franchise, initially penned scripts for the pilot episode, Encounter at Farpoint, without including any scenes set in the Enterprise's engine room. This omission became a stumbling block as Paramount Pictures, responsible for the show's production, was unwilling to foot the bill for constructing an engine room set. Roddenberry quickly adjusted his scripts to incorporate the engine room, realizing its importance in maintaining the authentic Star Trek experience. This revision allowed Paramount to greenlight the creation of the engine room set, which would go on to become an integral part of the show's backdrop. As the series progressed, a noteworthy revolving door of chief engineers emerged in its first season. Characters like MacDougall, Argyle, Logan, and Lynch took on the role of chief engineer, each making separate appearances. At one point, it seemed the Enterprise had a constantly shifting team of chief engineers. Argyle was the only one to make 2 appearances and was featured as chief engineer in early novels and DC Comics Limited series based on the show. This led to speculation among fans that Argyle might become a permanent character. However, the chief engineer's position was ultimately solidified, with LaForge taking over the role starting in the 2nd season. This shift marked a significant change in the show's character dynamics, with LaForge becoming a central figure in the crew. Lastly, as the show continued to evolve, producers decided to give the android character Data a pet cat named Spot. Ironically, actor Brent Spiner, who portrayed Data, confessed in interviews that he despised cats. He even humorously noted that the feeling was often mutual with most cats. Despite this personal aversion, the addition of Spot to the cast brought a unique and endearing aspect to Data's character. In summary, Star Trek: The Next Generation faced early challenges regarding its set design, including the iconic engine room. The first season featured a rotating cast of chief engineers before settling on LaForge for the role, and Data's feline companion, Spot, added a touch of irony to the show's progression. These elements, combined with the show's enduring legacy, continue to captivate audiences to this day. In 1987, the TV series Star Trek: The Next Generation took to the stars with a new crew and fresh adventures. While many remember the show for its iconic characters and exploration themes, some behind-the-scenes drama left its mark on the series. One notable conflict centered around producer and writer Maurice Hurley. Herbert J. Wright, a late contributor to the show, pointed out that Hurley's close relationship with Gene Roddenberry, the series creator, caused tensions. Wright described them as drinking buddies. According to producer Rick Berman, Hurley's dislike for Gates McFadden's acting led to her departure in the 2nd season. However, this account was later contradicted. Tracy Torm, another writer for the show, revealed that Hurley had been sexually harassing McFadden. Paramount Pictures and the producers initially didn't support her, leading to her quitting the show. McFadden only returned when Hurley was eventually fired due to conflicts with the cast and crew. Torm, who also had clashes with Hurley, created a character named Michael Hurley in his series Sliders, inspired by Hurley's behavior. On a different note, Star Trek: The Next Generation boasts the remarkable record of Sir Patrick Stewart and Jonathan Frakes, who are the only actors to appear in all 178 episodes of the series. Their enduring presence contributed significantly to the show's success. Lastly, the infamous line "Shut up, Wesley," associated with criticism of a character, was uttered only once in the series, specifically in the episode titled Datalore. Star Trek: The Next Generation offered viewers thrilling adventures on screen, but behind the scenes, it had its share of conflicts and controversies, adding a layer of intrigue to its legacy. In a 1989 interview with Starlog magazine, Jonathan Frakes said he knew the series had made it when it was satirized in Mad magazine. Frakes, who played Commander William Riker in the 1987 TV series Star Trek: The Next Generation, shared that being parodied in Mad magazine was a sign of pop culture recognition for the show. This satirical acknowledgement indicated the series had achieved a level of fame and popularity that extended beyond its dedicated fan base. The spoof in Mad magazine was a testament to the show's cultural impact and widespread recognition, solidifying its status as a beloved science fiction series. Interestingly, after authorizing Paramount Pictures to create a new Star Trek television series, Gene Roddenberry initially intended to have no involvement with the show. However, he had a change of heart after hearing some of the original ideas and concepts for the program. Recognizing the potential of the project, Roddenberry signed on as the executive producer. His decision to take an active role in the series contributed to the show's development and its adherence to the core principles of the Star Trek franchise, ensuring that it stayed true to its roots while exploring new frontiers. As for the casting of the iconic character Captain Jean-Luc Picard, at the suggestion of the producers, Patrick Stewart wore a hairpiece for his first meeting with Paramount Pictures executives. The creative team on the show had concerns that Paramount might veto Stewart's casting due to his baldness. However, after the meeting, the executives agreed to cast Stewart, but with the condition that he not wear the same hairpiece, which they apparently found to be less than convincing. This decision ultimately led to Stewart portraying Picard with his natural bald head, a choice that would become an integral part of the character's iconic look. These anecdotes shed light on some of the behind-the-scenes moments and decisions that shaped Star Trek: The Next Generation, a series that would go on to become a beloved and enduring part of the Star Trek legacy. As we boldly reach the end of our journey through the cosmos, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your personal odyssey with the 1987 television masterpiece, Star Trek: The Next Generation. This iconic series, set in the vast expanse of the 24th century, has left an indelible mark on our collective imagination. Perhaps you found inspiration in the unflinching optimism of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, or the ever-curious android, Data. Maybe it was the philosophical musings of Counselor Deanna Troi, or the tenacity of Chief Engineer Geordi that resonated with you. Or perhaps the camaraderie of the crew aboard the US Enterprise D was a testament to the enduring power of unity and diversity. In the boundless universe of The Next Generation, the stories were not merely about exploring the cosmos, but also the infinite possibilities within ourselves. It encouraged us to ponder the ethical dilemmas, to explore the frontiers of science, and to embrace the potential for a brighter future. Now, it's your turn. Share with us your cherished memories, your favorite episodes, or the profound life lessons you've gleaned from this series. Let your voice echo through the annals of fandom as we celebrate the enduring legacy of Star Trek: The Next Generation together. Thank you for joining us on this cosmic adventure and for sharing your passion for this iconic series. Live long and prosper, dear reader, and may your journey through the stars continue to inspire you.